Hi, my name is Raeven. I currently live in California. I am a lead medical assistant here in Beverly Hills. My family currently lives out here as well, and I do have a 7-year-old daughter that lives with me. What made me think of becoming a surrogate for the first time was one of my friends. They just got married and they wanted to start a family but didn't know how to go about it. They ended up telling me that they went through some agency and how they had a really good experience. They ended up enjoying it, and they still keep in contact with the surrogate and how much fun it was for them in the sense of getting their family. And so that just kind of motivated me to want to do that. I think it was just something that I felt that I should do for others, just because I personally don't want another kid, but I also wanted to help another family. My first impression from Gestacy was that they were very kind, caring, and attentive to me. That's something that I really wanted in a company, just someone that I knew that had my back, and that's what I felt with them. The support was amazing. The first time I did it was back in 2021. And both my coordinators were really, really sweet, very attentive. They were always there for me when I needed them, whether it was like a text, email, call. They got back to me right away. My relationship with my first intended parent, actually really amazing. He is super sweet. I enjoyed our conversations, our talks, getting to know one another. When he first came out to LA, him and I bonded really well. He bonded with my family, which I loved. And he also bonded really great with my daughter, which my daughter is a hard one to get along with. That really made it special. Even now, after it's been like 4 years later, he still sends me updates. I still get to see, and we just saw them last year. So our relationship is really amazing. I don't really say love, but I love them and I love the baby. They're just great. With the first intended parent, there was a moment where I knew I was doing the right thing and I was very proud. When I gave birth, they gave him the baby to hold, and the love that he immediately had for the child made it all worth it. And I just saw how happy he was, and in that moment I didn't think I can be happy for someone, but I truly was. And it made me feel very proud to know that like he had her and that he was taking her home and starting his whole little family. It made me realize like I want to do this again for someone else, because I genuinely enjoyed how that made me feel. I felt proud of myself, and I felt proud to help someone else create that family that they always wanted. The first few nights after giving birth, she was very sad. She didn't understand why the baby couldn't come home with us. But after letting her know that it wasn't our baby to keep, she was okay with it. Now that she got older, I did it the second time, she understood. It was funny because today she even said, "I'm glad you're doing this. That was very sweet, Mommy. You're very nice and kind." So I think for her, she sees the positive in it of how someone can definitely help a family and create that. So now she's great. She's good with it. I definitely will let her know that it's very mentally hard and also physically hard, but I also don't want to discourage her to think that that's something she should not be doing, only because I feel like with the correct support and the correct agency, I do believe that you can go far. And I do think that any woman that's out there that's considering it, I don't think that they should look at it from a money perspective. I do think they should look at it within an emotional outtake, because the emotions outweigh everything else. So I do believe you definitely need to be emotionally stable in order to take this on. But I also believe as long as you have the correct support, whether it's the agency or your family, that definitely helps, because we can share really great experience. And I do encourage anyone who's interested in doing it to go ahead and do your research and look and see what's the best option for them.